many different forms of lighting, all for different reasons. The softbox is one of my favorites for doing portraits in the studio. I have a softbox here on a Flora light. The benefit of a softbox over any other type of lighting modifier is that the light is soft and it gets spread over a large area. How, do you ask? The light is soft because it gets diffused when it goes through this front panel, and it gets spread over a wider area because, as you can see, the light emanates from a very large surface area. It makes the lighting look more like it's coming through a window, like natural light. But why is that good? Well, it's good because it means that soft light is hitting the model from a larger source, making for just a very pretty look. If you have light coming from a single point, like a bulb, you have more shadows and the scene looks more harsh because it's direct light coming from a teeny tiny point. All that being said, you can still get a moodier lighting look with a softbox. Another option I have here is to put a grid on this softbox, like this. It will leave me with better directional control of the light, so I can aim it exactly where I want it, but the light will still have the soft quality that comes with using the softbox. This way, I can isolate the model and not light up the background, or I can create lots of moody looking shadow on the model herself without it looking harsh. So now I've got two Flora lights with soft boxes set up in front of Nicole Renee here. However, I've only got one turned on right now. What I want to do for this first shot is create some dimension in the shot. Obviously with one light you're going to get a little bit more dimension and a little more shadow, but it's not going to be too moody or anything because it's the nice soft light that's coming out of the softbox. Now I've got both of the Flora lights with soft boxes turned on. This gives us a nice, more evenly lit portrait of Nicole. But now, of course, I can either play with the power output on the lights, or I can move them farther or closer to her to get the dimension just right using the shadows. All right, very nice. These ones are pretty evenly lit, so these are kind of more, I don't know, happy.
Fun.
Happy pictures.
It's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, as opposed to like the moody, shadowy ones. Now we're going to do a super moody look to the shoot. We're going to have the grid on the softbox. That's right here. It just Velcros right around the outside on top of the white cover that goes on top of the softbox. What this does is it directs the light right onto Nicole, and I'm able to really decide where the light's gonna go. I want it on her, but I don't want it on the backdrop. You're really gonna notice when you see this example that the backdrop is a lot darker than any of the other ones. So it'll give us a nice soft light, but it'll be moody. Very nice. Turn your face a little bit more towards the light. Yeah, there you go. One of the reasons that I like this particular softbox is that, well, first of all, it comes in a sleeping bag, and anything that travels easily for me in its own little individual carrier, I love. So that's a really nice thing. But the big deal is that these are really easy to put together. It's kind of like a, I don't know, backwards umbrella. You just pull the cord. Then you can affix it to the Flora light, put your light bulbs in, and then you have the cover, which just fastens right on with Velcro all the way around the outside, and that's it. It's super easy to put together. A great thing about these Flora continuous lights is that they are pretty cool. Did you notice today when we were shooting with these that they don't get so hot? It's kind of mostly cool where you are here in the middle?
Yes, definitely. It's always nice to have a comfortable temperature when you're shooting. It makes you more confident. You're feeling good, feeling sexy, so.
Yeah, that's a plus. I take a lot of self-portraits, and that's something that I really noticed when I got these lights, because I have a number of different types of lights, but these ones do remain just far and away the coolest of all my lights. And it makes the model a lot more comfortable, like Nicole just said, because you're confident, you're not sweating or anything, you don't have to touch up your makeup. But then it also runs more smoothly for the photographer because you're not having to wait for the model to get touched up, and you don't have to spend a lot of time in post-processing to clean up any shininess on the faces. Like I said in the beginning, I have a few different types of lighting in my studio. I have these Flora continuous lights. I have some strobes, I have speed lights, I have some halogen work lights. I use them all for different purposes because they all provide a unique lighting look. However, the Flora lights are the most comfortable to work with because they are by far the coolest, which not only makes the model more comfortable, but it makes the shoot go more smoothly because she's not always having to retouch her makeup from sweating it out under the hot lights. Also, as I mentioned in the past, because these are continuous lights, I get to see the scene before I shoot it, and I can hold a constant aperture on the lens while making exposure adjustments with the shutter speed.
Thanks for watching Linco TV. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Linco would like to offer you the use of their studios with all of your lighting equipment needs for all aspiring photographers and models, free of charge. They are located in Santa Fe Springs, California, and for more details, feel free to email them below at the address. See you soon.